Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today we are creating these beautiful pink cut nail designs. So I'm starting off by sanitising my hands and my client's hands and pushing back her cuticles, and then I'm going to go in with my diamond cuticle bit and go around the side walls and cuticle area, making sure I'm removing any dead skin from out of them areas, because if you don't remove it sufficiently you will end up with product malfunctions. So then I'm going to take my sanding band, and it's fine, and I've scored the edges so it's not sharp, and I'm just going to etch the nail plate and remove the natural shine. I'm then going to take my Prep Spray Plus and just really give those nails a real good clean, making sure that there is no dirt or debris or oils left on the nails. I will then go in and prime with acid-based primer, and now I'm going in with acrylic application. So the acrylic here that I'm using is Amor from CJP, and I'm just placing this 3/4 of the length down the nail, blending up, creating my tip and my free edge, and then I will go in with a cuticle bead as well, adding any more acrylic where I see fit. So on the ring finger I'm going in with a thin layer of Amor, and I'm just placing this again 3/4 of the length down the nail, pushing up towards the cuticle area and blending in, and then feathering the rest of the product down towards the free edge. I'm keeping this thin and I'm not too worried about the shape, because I'm going to go in with some dried flowers and some glitter. Then making sure when I'm finished applying that thin layer that I will go back and pinch the previous nail that we have applied, and getting my dried flowers and glitter ready. The glitter that I'm using here is from Chintys Glitzy Glitters, and it is their pixie glitter, and also the dried flowers are from Chintys as well. And I'm just applying a little thin layer of wet acrylic with the glitter to then adhere that flower to. These can be quite tricky to work with, so you just have to find a good placement for them so that you can make sure they're all sitting flat on the nail, so that when you cap there's none sticking up and you're not just going to file it away. I'm then going to go in with some blue dried flower that I've cut up, and I'm just going to dot this around the nail just to give it more definition, because we are going to go in with a pink and a mint green on the index finger. Moving on to the middle finger, and I'm going to apply a second coat of primer, because the nail has been left dormant and that primer is probably no longer active. So I'm just going to go in and apply a second coat to make sure that that is going to do the best job that it can. And this nail is also just going to be a full Amor. Making sure I'm going back and pinching this base layer with the dried flowers, even though I've not encapsulated it, just because by the time I get back to it, it will already be dry, and there's no point pinching dry acrylic, because it could be very painful for your client, or you could end up snapping it as well, which is not good. So make sure that when you pinch, your acrylic is warm. That is always a great indication that your nail is then ready to pinch, because the polymerization process has started, so it's not moldable, but it's warm and it is set in. So I always pinch my nails when they are warm. So on the index finger I have just applied a thin layer of clear acrylic, and now I'm just going to go in with some cutout design. So I'm using Amor at the cuticle area and creating like a half moon shape. I will allow this to dry. Obviously the film is sped up and edited, so that I will leave to dry, then I will come back and file and refine. And then I'm going to go in with Magenta and do the same process again. And then after I'm done with Magenta, I will file that crisp and go in with Apple Shine. And when that one is finished, I will go in with the pixie glitter and just cap the glitter. I don't cap any of these colours here because there is no need. They are all strength powders, so I'm making sure that my apex is all in the correct place and the structure is correct, so that when I file them lines nice and crisp, we're not going to lose any sort of structure to the nail. So after they were all fully set, I went in, filed, shaped and buffed, and now I'm going in with CJP tack-free top coat. I'm just going to apply a thin layer of this onto all of the nails, making them pop. I really loved the flower design. I wish I hadn't have done the index finger. I don't know if it went with the design, but let me know what you think in the comments section. And then once that has cured in the lamp for 60 seconds and cooled down, I will go in and apply cuticle oil, and then that will be the finished video. I hope you've enjoyed watching. If you have, please give it a thumbs up, and if you're not already subscribed to my channel, please do. I love you all, and I'll see you soon. Bye!
I love you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Bye!